Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charles and this is episode 16 of Flashback Friday on the old Kiwi farm in FS19. Okay, so uh, we have a little issue, that growth period on the white grapes and let's see, let me turn on my running so I can get around a little bit faster in here. You can see that the white grapes are ready again. We harvested those in the last episode that you saw, and I'll bring you over here and I'll show you. As you can see, the kiwi have been harvested over to this row right here, which gets us kind of like halfway on this field. Now I have to tell you, we are not in the next game day after the last episode. This is actually 2 episodes after. I ran into a bit of an issue. It was when we came back, when I switched the day. After the last episode, I switched to the next day, and it was raining. And I had to forward through time, and I had to go all the way until I think it was like, what was it, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. Anyway, before the rain stopped, and I could do any kind of harvesting or anything like that. And the reason was that during that time, I was wondering if I had to replant the white grape or the kiwi, and apparently I do not. They regrow, and apparently in that one day that I passed, plus that extra time into the next day, this all of a sudden had white grapes on it, and it was ready to harvest again. And over in our other field, you'll remember that in the last episode we had harvested about half of that, and I said, well, I'm not going to do it all. We're going to save some of it and come back. Well, yeah, by the time I got back to it, the whole thing was ready to harvest again, and it was a full field of kiwi. And so what I have done is I have gone ahead and harvested another. We had done about half of the field before, so I harvested about half of the field. And truthfully, I was actually going to, I was working into the night because it was dark by that point, and oh yeah, I guess I had made it up to this. I harvested this one, and I had that one. I was in this row, but I had the lights on, and I was going to go ahead and harvest this entire thing, but I ran into another problem. Our silo over there, I was of course dumping all of that into our silo, and our little silo here is now full. And you can also see I have bought a couple of new trailers. I ended up in the end buying another one of these. I didn't realize at first that I could attach these together, and I bought this trailer over here, and because I thought, well, it's got a bigger capacity, but it only has really about 30,000 liters. And what I didn't realize about these trailers is that this trailer is a mod, and it will hold about 24,000 liters. So with 2 of them, that gets us up to what did I say? It was 42. Yeah, if it's 42,000, if it or 42, 24. That's what I mean. It's 24,000 liters. That's where I'm getting my math wrong. It's 24,000 liters. So having both of them together, that gets us up to 48,000 liters between these two, and that's pretty good. So I mean, you can see though how I found out that our silo was full, because I still have 12,200 liters of kiwi fruit that I could not dump into silo, and that, when I was harvesting in that previous episode, when I was doing, or previous, when I was playing in the dark, in between the two episodes. So it appears that before we can do any more harvesting, we have to do what we were going to do in this episode anyway, and we have to sell some stuff. So I think we have our trailer over here, and it's full of rye from the other field down there. So we need to search for where is the rye? Let's see. Okay, it's the one that doesn't droop. I always have to try and remember which one of the, so it's this one. So this one is rye, and best place to sell that is Havenlock North Mill. Havelock. Havelock North Mill. Okay. So I'm going to tag that place, and let's find out where that is. Okay, we have been there before. See if I can find my way there. So I guess this episode really is just going to be a lot of carting and everything. So I'll try and decide how much to leave that in, because I did say that we needed to, that I was going to give you a little bit more of a tour of the map if possible. And now that we have grown our last two crops, and this is only supposed to be a temporary series, this we might have suddenly run into our last episode here. I admit I've been doing this one. I've kind of let I'm kind of letting my Mars series falter a little bit because I haven't been back on it. Usually those episodes are a little bit bigger and they're a little bit harder for me to edit, and I just haven't had the time lately to do that. So okay, let's go across the river here. See if I can remember from memory how to get there. Readjust my camera a little bit so I'm not flying in those trees the whole time. Yeah, so even this trailer that seems so big and everything only holds 31,000 liters. So technically those two trailers that I've hooked together that are now 48, those hold more than either of the two bigger, what I look at and visually I see as the bigger trailers. So it may be those other two that we're carting more of the stuff in, since apparently they hold more. Maybe harder to get into some of our sell points. Yeah, I remember this. And that, of course, is not the one we're looking for, but the gate should open. There we go. Go this way, and there's our green marker there. I usually find it easier to go up this way through there. This very steep hill going down into it here. Now, if I remember correctly, dumping these is I need to pull pretty much through there in order so it doesn't hit the roof on this. Okay, so just under 40,000 for that. Okay, so I guess I'll get back over to the farm and we'll see what our next crop that we sell is. I know from that, I put in there a long time ago to sell, and I completely forgot about it during that episode when we were supposed to do it. Is our mustard, and we had one other crop, and I can't remember what that was. Maybe it was millet. Well, we did have millet in there anyway from our last harvest when we also harvested the rye. So anyway, we'll get our next crop, and I will check back in with you when we are ready to go off and find out where we're going to sell our next one. Okay, and we are back with I have just loaded this with the first load of mustard, and so we need to go and find where our mustard, right here, 1787, that's at the Clive warehouse. Where is the Clive warehouse? Clive warehouse is up here. We should tag that. And let's see, getting to that, I go out the back and I go to the left up here. Okay. I think I've been to that one, but it may have been a long time since I've been to that one. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and film that drive, since it'll be to a part of the map that we either haven't been to or it's been a long time since we have anyway. Yeah, 31,000 liters of mustard. It's going to take a little more than 2 loads in this trailer. Well, okay, yeah, I'm going to have to use my map during this because all these little trails kind of look the same to me. Big field that goes over a hill here to our right. Never been in that one before. Okay, I am going to suspect well, I don't know, maybe I'll have enough room in here. It's probably going to hit the ceiling or something though, so I'll be doing some tractor gymnastics. Or maybe it'll get past it. Okay. Wow. Okay. 55,398 on that load. And I will do a jump cut, and I'll catch you back up when we're back with the next load. Okay, and here we are back with another load. This is the second load of mustard, the 31,000 liters. Now, I'm not sure that I'm going to bother to sell all of it, because after these two loads, it only leaves like 2,500 liters of mustard, and I'm not sure that's really enough to make a full trip with a whole trailer with just 2,500 liters in it. So we're going to go ahead and leave that in our silo, I think. Yep, so that gives us another 55,398 liters, so or dollars rather, for our income. So a little over 110,000 added to our totals there. And I guess I will see you back over at the farm, and we'll decide what we're going to load into this next. Okay, and here we are back at the farm, and we need to find out, like I say, yeah, we've got 2,567 liters of mustard, not worth really loading in the trailer. We do have 49,781 liters of white grape, so I'll go ahead and start that and fill the white grape in here. It will take more than one load of that, so let's see about the white grape. Havelock North Mill. Nope. Napier's Farmers Market. That's going to be the one, and it is just right down the road here. I don't think we've been to it before, so I'll go ahead and keep you in on this run, on this first one anyway, and then I'll do some jump cuts for subsequent trips, since it's going to take at least two. So you can see we're passing our the bale sales there, and it should be just up here on the right, just off the main road. Not sure the best way to enter and exit here, because I don't think I've been here before, but we'll go ahead and go this way for now. Now this looks, maybe we won't know until we get inside here, I guess, but yeah, I'll go ahead and risk this. I think maybe we can clear in here. Go ahead and dump our first load of white grape. Wow, $72,035 for that load. And we're about to get another one, so it will kick us up over 400,000. I was down, I think, I would have to go back and check the recording, but best I can recall, I was at like 172 or 173,000 when we started this. So, you know, it's a big sell-off day, so we are going to make a lot of money. I'm having trouble remembering what crops that are in my silo are ones that I harvested, because they're apparently the farm starts you out with some in your silo, so I can't remember which ones of those it started us with and which ones I put in there. Pretty sure I didn't grow anything like wheat or barley or anything like that. I know I was trying to grow the new crops. So we'll try and hunt those out and get those put in. I think it's going to be the Kiwi that is going to be the biggest load. From where I checked it before, I think maybe we might have you know, something like 100,000 liters of Kiwi. So okay, start filling white grape. Oh, I guess that'll all fit in here, so yay. Definitely would not if we were to do another harvest, but okay, well, I will jump cut this until we get back over, and we'll sell this and see what we get for our remaining white grapes. Okay, we're coming up on the sell point again. And remember, what was it, like 72,000 or something like that we made from the first load? Won't be as big this time, but still going to be pretty substantial. The white grape seems to be getting a good price. Yeah, another 43,643. Okay. Okay, and we'll get back over to the farm, and I'll meet you over there, and we'll decide what we're going to sell next. Okay, we're back here at the farm, and let's see. We can fill now. We have no white grape left. No coffee. Yeah, we've got 100,000 liters of Kiwi. That's not all going to fit in here. It's not going to fit in any of my trailers, but mustard, we only got 997 liters of rye. I'm not going to bother with that. We've got 13,000 liters of corn. Now the soybeans, I know we did those because we harvested those, so we'll go ahead and sell our soybeans. Okay, and they all fit in here, so let's see where soybean. It's going to be at the same sell point that we went to for the white grape. So that means I don't need to bore you with that trip, so I will do yet another cut, and I will join you back when we are close to the sell point. And here we are approaching our sell point. Same destination, different crop. Okay, and here go our soybeans. $66,989 harvest income for the soybeans. And then I think, did I sell the millet off of the field when I harvested that? I didn't see that in the silo there. But anyway, I'll join you again when we get back over to the silo and we'll investigate that together. It may be that the kiwi fruit is the last thing that we had harvested that we need to sell, and there's an awful lot of that, so we'll be making some trips, and I'll probably go ahead and use the dual trailers for that, even though I'm a little bit worried about the dumping those off at the sell points with the 2 trailers. I've done it before, but it's always, you know, you have to make sure you have the right trailer selected and everything, and I always get messed up on that somehow. So, okay, well, I'll see you in just a bit. Okay, we're back, and yes, we do have 10,000 liters of millet, so we'll go ahead and load that into our trailer as well. It doesn't look like much in there, but it is a crop that we planted, so we do need to sell that. Let's see. It's going to be down here. Huh. Which one? Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. Duh. It's the one that droops there. So, here. That's the one, and where? 1200. So, Clive Warehouse. And we're going to tag it. And that's the first place we went, I believe. No, it's the second place. We delivered some stuff over there already, so we'll get this delivered over there, and I'll join you there, and then I think we come back and we start the adventure of getting our 100,000 liters of kiwi fruit to a sell point, and then after that we will be done and we can close this out. Oh, and of course I went this way just out of habit. I can get there going this way. It's just a little out of the way. I guess I'll go ahead and film the rest of this because since I'm essentially going the same place, but on that I was in the last couple of product cells, but I'm on the other side of the river here, so it gives you a little different perspective on it. Coming up now on where we could have that second bridge across the river. there's a third bridge. I did not know there was a third bridge all the way out this far, so. Okay, so I have to come down and make a sharp turn into here. Okay, let's do our millet. Better back up or I'm going to hit that door. $12,378 for our millet, and that's now out. I could keep taking that road up there. I'm not sure how far it goes actually. I think just for my own pleasure, I'll go ahead and take the same route back, but I will go ahead and do a jump cut, and I will see you over there. Okay, we are back, and we are back at the farm, and I can get out of that tractor. We'll go ahead and switch to our smaller tractor here, because we are going to start into our kiwi fruit now. Now, I do have 50% of a trailer of kiwi fruit already, so that's going to add to our total a little bit. Let's see, where would our kiwi fruit be? Right there. Okay, and let's see, where does our kiwi fruit want to sell? 2231. Okay, that's at the Clive warehouse where we have been quite a few times. We'll go ahead and tag it anyway. And I kind of like that river, that river view route that I took last time getting there, so I think I'll take that way getting there this time too. You've already seen the route getting there, so I'm going to go ahead and jump cut that, and maybe I'll just go ahead and give you the view of that coming back after we dump this first load. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, we have arrived here at the sell point at Clive Warehouse with our trailers of kiwi fruit. I am going to make sure that first trailer is selected there. Why is it not? Oh no. Okay, well, let's see if I select that last trailer. It will. That's what I was kind of thinking. It won't empty these trailers while they're hooked together. So this is the first 24,000 liters of kiwi fruit. And that's 53,544. So if the other trailer is the same, then we're getting like 57, a little over 57,000, or shoot, 107,000. So let me go ahead and back that up and disconnect it. this one should be an identical number unless they've reduced it on us. Wow, we've made it over 600,000 now. That's what happens, I guess, when you stockpile all these crops in a silo. Not something I usually do a lot of. Another 53,544, so yeah. So 107, a little over 107,000 per load like that. Okay, and we'll load those, put that back together, and I did say that I would show you the return route on that, on this river course here. This is a nice view. I have to say that's one thing that I like about this map versus a lot of other maps that have rivers on them. A lot of other ones that I've played, you have to go way out of your way to find a bridge to get a way across a river or something like that. And on here there are plenty. There, like I say, I didn't know about that one further down, so if I was to keep going on this, I may find more. But plenty of places to cross. They were not trying to make you go completely out of your way to get to one. So that is a very nice touch on this map. In fact, I have such bad experiences with those most river maps in the past that now I look at new maps that come out and they show a river down it, and one of the first things I do is start looking for any places I can see where you cross, and most of them I find to not have enough for my liking, and quite truthfully it stops me from playing a lot of those maps. So we'll have to see in 25 if I know we had some mods for bridges and stuff like that, so you could put your own bridges in. Usually you had to own the property before you could do that, but and some more kiwi fruit. $40,000 liters still. Yeah, so we are taking 48,000 liters every time we go, which these two trailers being bigger than either one of our trailers that looks so much bigger is still pretty surprising. So anyway, I'll cut out this this travel, not to be too tedious for you and everything, and I will see you when we get over there. Okay, and here we are pulling into our sell point yet again, and just like before, we're going to sell our rear trailer of kiwi fruit first. Wow, just this load should put me over 700,000. Okay, I'll back up just a little bit. dump our first trailer there. And this is the one that should put us very soon over $700,000. Okay. Now we should still have a little bit of kiwi fruit left to go. I think it's a little more substantial than our leftovers of some of the other crops. So we probably will sell that, but I'll probably only need one of these trailers to do it with what's left. So I will see you back over at the farm, and then we will wrap our selling up. Okay, and here we are with our last load. We're getting close to our sell point, and as you can see, we have the remainder of our kiwi fruit, which is 16,200 liters even. And we are going to go and sell this and then see what our final total on the money is from our harvests of the new crops. I think I can definitely say that the white grape and the kiwi fruit are definitely very profitable on this map. You know, mustard and coffee are also profitable. I was speaking of coffee. I was talking about this this episode being our possibly our final sell-off episode, and I completely forgot. We are going to have at least one more episode because we still have our coffee in the ground, ready, waiting for it to get ready and to be harvested. So there will be one more of these. This is episode 15. So no, 16. And so episode 17, I think, is where it will leave off when the coffee is ready. So I want to thank all of you for watching, and if you could help me out by going down below and hitting all those buttons, the like, subscribe, and ringing the bell to get notified for when I post videos. And I will see you all for the next episode. Bye for now.